and 60 seconds to speak. Read a passage from a psychology textbook. You will have 45 seconds to read the passage. Begin reading now. Now listen to part of a lecture on this topic in a psychology class.
For example, I recently read about a case in which a researcher was given two groups of monkeys, and he was asked to train these monkeys to pick up a ball and put it in a box. And he was told to record how many hours it took to train each monkey to learn to do this. Now, before he started the training, the researcher was told that one group of monkeys was highly intelligent and that the other group was less intelligent. In truth, there was no difference between them. All the monkeys were actually very similar in terms of intelligence. But the researcher didn't know that. He thought one group was smarter, so he expected that that group would be easier to train. So, what happened? Well, the researcher trained the monkeys to perform the action, and it turned out that, on average, it took him 2 hours less time to train the supposedly smart monkeys than the supposedly less intelligent monkeys. Why? Well, it turns out that with the supposedly smart monkeys, the researcher smiled at them a lot, gave them a lot of encouragement, talked to them a lot, worked hard to communicate with them. But with the monkeys he thought were less intelligent, he wasn't as enthusiastic. He didn't try quite as hard. He wasn't quite as optimistic.
Explain how the example from the professor's lecture illustrates the experimenter effect.
Please prepare your answer after the beep. Please begin speaking after the beep.
The experimental effect occurs when the researcher's expectation affects the outcome of the experiment. In the listening process, the professor tries to illustrate this topic by giving an example of an experiment. In the experiment, researchers were told that one group of monkeys are highly intelligent and another group less intelligent. But in fact, monkeys were similar. There were no difference between these monkeys. And then researchers trained two groups of monkeys. And as a result, the group that the researchers thought that highly intelligent could make a good result. Oh, this is an example of the experimental effect.
Number 5. In this question, you will listen to a conversation. You will then be asked to talk about the information in the conversation and to give your opinion about the ideas presented. After you hear the question, you will have 20 seconds to prepare your response and 60 seconds to speak. Listen to a conversation between two students.
Hey, Carrie, what's the matter?
Well, you know I'm in the choir, right? And we have a concert tonight in an hour, just an hour from now.
I know, I'm going. Really looking forward to hearing you sing. What's the trouble?
Well, we're all supposed to wear white shirts and black pants at the concert. You know, so we all look the same.
Right.
Well, I wore my white shirt to dinner and I spilled spaghetti sauce all over it.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's a huge red stain on it. I can't wear it for the concert now. It's the only white shirt I have, and there's no time to go to the store to buy another one.
Wow. What are you gonna do?
Well, I just called the choir director, and he's obviously unhappy about all this. But I told him about another shirt I have. It's not exactly white, not white like the others, sort of off-white, sort of cream colored. And he says it's okay for me to wear it, but
But it's not exactly the same color as the others.
right. I'll feel kind of funny. Some people in the audience would probably be able to tell.
Don't any of the other choir members have an extra white shirt you could borrow?
No, I've already asked around, but my roommate has one.
Great. Use hers.
Well, the thing is, she's out of town. I've tried calling her, but haven't been able to reach her. She probably wouldn't mind, but I've never borrowed any of her stuff before, and I really don't like taking things without asking.
Briefly summarize the problem the speakers are discussing. Then state which solution you would recommend. Explain the reasons for your recommendation.
Please prepare your answer after the beep. Please begin speaking after the beep.
According to the conversation, the woman has a problem, and the problem is that she cannot wear a white shirt because of a red stain, although she must sing in the concert with a white shirt. Two solutions were suggested in the listening passage. The first one is to use not exactly white but nearly white shirt instead of this. And another solution is to ask a roommate to borrow a white shirt. I personally think that the second one will be better, although she thinks that it is not favorable for her to ask. But it will be not good to wear cream color shirt in the concert, so it is the best answer for her.
Number 6.